As a way of tackling some of the more recent stresses I have been under, without even realizing until last night, thank you for helping me, you know who you are, I've decided to tackle a more light-hearted story, one of love, because love is important to us all. That's not me being sarcastic. It is very important to be passionate and show affection, to be affectionate and to receive it. It's all very important. Now, that type of love can take many forms and shapes, and with that in mind, I would like to introduce someone to you. Her name is Michele, and I can't pronounce her last name, so I'm going to call her Michele German from Berlin. Michele German is in love, and I think it right we all take a moment and just... We are so happy for you, Michele German, because you have found the one. You have found the man to spend your life with. It's just a shame that the man you've fallen in love with spends a lot of time in the air, away on business, because his job takes him out of country quite a lot. Now, for the last 5 years, Michele German has been in a relationship with what she has dubbed to be the love of her life, somebody that she has granted the pet name of Darling. Michele German considers her relationship to be quite physical and intimate, even though she has only actually spent time up close with Darling on one occasion, and that was earlier this year in the hangar. I bet you're all wondering now, Omegon, why on earth are you making this video? Well, here's the kicker. Her relationship and the man that she wants to spend her life with is a Boeing 737-800. I just want that to sink in for a moment. She has been, Michele German that is, in a relationship for 5 years with a very large plane. Now, Michele believes that the Boeing 737-800 is attractive and sexy, and that he is the most beautifully built and is a very attractive, elegant aircraft. I think, as far as sex toys go, he's heroic. He's the one you do when you're not just brave, you're committing Sudoku. And yes, I intentionally said Sudoku because I want the video to get monetized. This picture here is a picture of Michele with Darling. Now, due to the nature of the Boeing, or Darling, constantly being away, it is quite and understandably difficult for Michele German to spend any quality time with her boyfriend, adding that the relationship with a plane is not easy and at times difficult, and I can only get close to him when I fly with him or when I can get to him in the hangar, which has only happened once in my life. It should be noted, Michele German has found other ways to indulge this passion, where she had a rather large model of him made, yes, it's the one on screen now, which is made of fiberglass, as well as some of the actual components taken from him, so that she can act out her love to some degree. I would surmise her gait is one of the widest gaits known to exist, ever. That is the step down from heroic. It's called risky business. Oh no. When speaking to BTV, Michele German showed pictures of her kissing the 737-800 and cuddling the components such as doors and panels. Now, this particular type of affection is known as objectophilia, when sexual or romantic attraction is focused on a particular inanimate object. We have heard of this before, with women who have married pillows, their duvets. There was that last year. In fact, I almost got somebody on my server to go to the wedding because it was broadcast as a, by all means, anyone can turn up ceremony. There are others that have married a picket fence, and the list really does go on. Michele German doesn't see the physical side of this relationship as any different to humans, with her explaining that it's like a normal relationship where she gets to have relaxing evenings together, and when she goes to bed, she cuddles and falls asleep together with Darling. Now, earlier I stated that Michele has been in a relationship with Darling for about 5 years, but she only first met him in May of 2019, meaning at best all she had weren't interactions in the slightest, but an obsession over pictures, over what she had seen from distance. No doubt the size of his shaft was the first thing she noticed. most elegant, I know. I will say, I am not going to judge the fact you have fallen in love with something that cannot give you consent. No doubt the bond you have with the turbines, means you're totally in sync, with each other, so no doubt you understand each other, and darling totally consents to you riding him, touching him. I mean, he has a kick-ass tattoo down the side of his shaft, so that's pretty cool, right? Oh no. Michele German has said that she is the happiest woman in the world right now, and that her cheeks hurt from smiling. But she also says that his winglets are his best feature. Fellas, you know what you need to do now, I guess, if you want to get a woman like that. Evolve. It should be noted that much like all other objectophilias, Philiacs? Yes. Michele German does want to marry her plane, her bae, her babe, her darling. And should such a wedding take place, I would only ask that you make, much like the lady who had a wedding to a duvet, make the wedding public. I would very much like to go there. Please tell me that at the reception, in the hangar no doubt, the food will be those processed turkey airplane-shaped bread-crumbed kids' foods. Airplane influenced. And no doubt the drink will be unleaded. Oh, amazing. As with all stories, I'm very interested to know what you think of this. I know it's a little light-hearted, but I think, honestly, just for one day, I'd like to talk about something a bit more light-hearted. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I do read them all, I promise. Now, as we are done, over on the Moistonia Live channel there's a new video, 16 days till Brexit. I'm also streaming on Omegon Plays tonight, 8 PM GMT, Euro or American Truck Simulator. Link to both, description below. So I hope you'll have a lovely, lovely Tuesday, and thank you all for listening.